Tiffany Marie and jodiesue. I want you to listen to where the dog stopped. She actually talks with a little sense and not in circles. So listen to what she says.
I noticed, and I think that something she's picked up for me. And there is a thing to that, and I'll tell you about the sense if you'll just repeat what you just said.
Listen to what Jody says about the dogs.
It's how I found word for word, because this was several months ago. Okay, well, actually, no, I have it. I'll pull it up right now. Hold a second, Jody, so I know exactly where it is.
It's about the dogs. And the first day they were searching.
Because the dogs did mess up. The dogs messed up. And it wasn't because of other dogs. But Candace and them were out there watching it. Candace and them were inside that point with police. That's why Dawn and them had no idea where the dogs stopped. That's why Kraken is wrong about it. That's why everybody's wrong about everything. Because
of course they was wrong.
From Dawn who got it wrong. Because they weren't out there.
How about your dogs? Let's get to that.
I was standing there and the dogs stopped at my feet. And they stopped in a handful of pissed because, well,
the dogs stop at your feet. They come down the driveway and stop at your feet.
They stopped out, right? And the dogs continued on. But the dogs were trying to fight my dogs who were at my feet.
Why'd you have your dogs out?
And at the bottom. And we were all on the road. The neighbors, everybody else. The handler stops when he's pissed. But honestly, the dogs kind of stopped themselves because they're trying to.
Why didn't you put your dogs up, jodiesue?
They're not the very best dogs. The first ones brought in, quite frankly.
Of course you're saying that the first dogs is not the good dogs, that they're not the best dogs, because they stopped at your fucking feet. And then you say they fight your dogs. Well, why didn't you get your dogs the fuck up? Huh?
But he said right then, he's like, all the dogs are messing up.
Good job, jodiesue.
And I've gone, you're back, Jody.
Go ahead, Jody. Tell it.
And the thing is that
Stumble.
It wasn't my dogs. It was all of the dogs, right?
But you said all the dogs are gone?
It wasn't that the dogs were there right then at my feet. And I'm sorry, because search dogs, they don't try to fight other ones. They stay on task.
Yeah, well, the dogs stopped at your feet. Wonder why?
What was happening was the amount of dogs that seeing them have, and then just the ferals and all that, as they run around, right, in the property, they're carrying summer scent with them. And so, on a certain pathway, what's happening is, they're carrying summer scent. And,
yep, we'll stumble a little bit, Jody.
And then also, I guess that many dogs themselves just run up the first dog, right? Even though the dogs weren't on property at that time, still hadn't really returned or anything, the normal pathways they were traveling, they had summer scent on them.
Huh.
And that was the handler's issue, and...
But they first stopped at your feet, jodiesue, remember?
The other beds and things were amazing. But I do know that that first dog, he was trying to give it but he kept following a certain pathway and stuff, but it is not the one that, Dawn is offering out that now other creators are twitching on their panels talking about.
Y'all for quiet, Tiffany.
But see here, Dawn and I were in conversation in the road. And Dawn looked at we're talking, and I assumed he knew because they were kind of giving him leeway. He was kind of coming and going a lot during the first day, but so I assumed, right? You assume a lot of things. I assumed he knew, and they were talking to him and whatever.
Let's talk about what you prayed about his reaction
with the dogs, right? And at least that first day, and the first one that was out before dark, and instead that was not the case because I tell Dawn where the dogs and I point, and I showed him my finger. I'm like, well, went up this way and down this way, and then back here, and then they continued past us and all of us on the road and the two dogs and whatever.
Listen to what she prayed for.
And he was like, oh, really? And I told him, I was like, but all of the dogs were throwing him up. And he was like, what? And he took that the way I prayed because I was like, well, they're...
The way she prayed. Did you all hear that? Rewind it. He took that the way she prayed.
Oh, and the dogs scent, right? And it's screwing them up. And they've got summer scent on them. And he's like, oh, really, whatever. And so then he's took it, run to the internet with it and been like, oh, well, it's the dog trail. It's this, it's that. And because he wasn't wrong, he was instantly, or till that minute that I'd screwed up, I told him something he didn't know somehow on his own, which shocked me. Because I was like, that's one of the first hour or two things. How did he miss that, not know about it? And then, I mean, he literally ran like he was on fire. Every time you could tell that you were giving him something he didn't know, right? And these basics that you'd think he knew. And he would literally just take off mid-conversation, and he would immediately run to YouTube. And I guess, because I didn't know what he was doing, he would take off. And then later on, I find out what he's done. It's right back to YouTube. And it's like, you know, him taking the info right back to have something to talk to YouTube about. But he's wrong. And then here all these little creators are hanging out on one team because they're getting info from them that are wrong. And now they're putting out that info to 20, 30, 40, 60.
Because you told Dawn. You've been doing it from day one. You control the narrative, didn't you?
Right.
You sit right there.
So, just something
right there.
and it doesn't have to do with anything about me.
You sit right there, down there at that road. You let the dogs fight your dogs. You should have had them in the pen. You control the narrative from day one. You, jodiesue. The dogs stopped at your fucking feet. You said so yourself, and then got in a fight with your dog, and the other dog was mad, or the dog handler was mad. So what are you doing, jodiesue? A lot of people got uncomfortable when you was talking about them damn dogs. The dog come down the driveway, the dog stopped at your feet, and then proceeded to get in trouble with your dog to fight. You're still a suspect. Everyone is still a suspect. I think you and Candace and somebody else maybe helped cover this up. You know you did. You know you did. You've been here from day one controlling the narrative also. It's not just Dawn and Candace, honey. It's your ass. What are you doing? If I lose subscribers, that's fine. Because you cannot... No. You can't.